My beloved child, wait, don't move forward just yet. Something quiet, something almost invisible, has already started unfolding around you. And if you skip this moment, you might miss the very thing that was meant to find you. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There's a reason you felt drawn to this, not by accident, not by chance, but by something deeper that you can't quite explain yet. Now listen carefully. Very recently, your soulmate did something they've never done before. Not loudly, not dramatically, but in a way so unexpected, even they didn't realize how much they revealed. They spoke about you. Yes, about you, but not in the way you think. Pause for a second. Why would someone who holds their feelings so carefully, suddenly open up? Why now? Why after all this time? Don't skip, because this is where everything begins to shift. It didn't happen in a grand moment. No spotlight, no audience, no perfect setting. It happened in a small, almost forgettable conversation. The kind most people would ignore. But inside that moment, something slipped out. A truth, a feeling, a piece of you, that they've been carrying silently. And when those words came out, something changed. Not just in them, but in the energy between you. Stay till the end, because you'll understand why this matters more than anything. You see, your soulmate has been holding back. Not because they don't feel, but because what they feel is so deep, it scares them in ways they can't explain. Have you ever felt something so strong, that even thinking about it made your heart pause for a second? That's where they've been living, silently, quietly, watching, feeling, but not saying. Until now, something inside them reached a point where silence was no longer possible. And without planning it, without preparing for it, they spoke. But here's the part that changes everything. They didn't just mention you. They revealed how you make them feel. And that feeling is not ordinary. It's not temporary. It's not something that fades with time. It's something that has been growing, layer by layer, moment by moment, even in the times you thought nothing was happening. Don't skip, because this is the moment most people miss. The person they spoke to wasn't expecting it. The conversation shifted, slowly, subtly. And then, your name came up. At first, it sounded casual, almost like just another story. But then something changed in their tone. Their voice slowed down. Their words became softer, more real, more honest. And in that moment, they didn't realize it, but they were no longer just talking. They were opening a door they had kept closed for a long time. Stay till the end, because what came out next is what you need to hear. They spoke about the way you understand things without saying much. They spoke about how your presence, even in silence, feels different. They spoke about moments that stayed in their mind, long after they ended. Moments you may have forgotten. But they didn't. And then, something unexpected happened. They paused, not because they had nothing to say, but because they realized they had already said too much truth, too much emotion, too much of something they've been trying to hide. Have you ever caught yourself mid-sentence, realizing you just revealed something you weren't ready to share? That's exactly what happened. But here's the twist. The person listening noticed. They felt it. They understood, without being told directly. And in that silent understanding, something powerful was confirmed. Your soulmate feels something real, something deep, something they can no longer fully control. Don't skip, because this is where things begin to move. After that conversation, they didn't go back to being the same. Something stayed with them. A realization. A quiet awareness that the truth is no longer hidden, even if it wasn't fully spoken. Even if it wasn't clearly declared. It exists now, outside of them. And once something like that exists, it starts to find its way back to you. Stay till the end, because this is not just about what they said. It's about what's coming next. Right now, you might feel like nothing is changing, like everything is still the same. But beneath the surface, something has already shifted. A new energy, a new direction, a new possibility. And it all started with one unexpected moment. One conversation. One truth that refused to stay hidden any longer. So ask yourself this. What happens when something hidden finally begins to surface? What happens when someone who stayed silent starts to open up? And more importantly, what happens when that truth starts moving toward you? Don't skip, stay with this, because the next part will reveal what this really means for you, and why this moment is just the beginning. Hold on, something deeper just shifted, and you need to feel this. Don't skip, stay right here, because something huge is waiting for you. After that moment, after those words slipped out, your soulmate didn't just move on like nothing happened. No, they carried it with them, quietly, constantly, like an echo that refused to fade. And here's what most people don't understand. When someone accidentally reveals the truth, their mind tries to go back, but their heart moves forward. That's exactly where they are now, caught between what they said and what they can no longer hide. Stay till the end, because this is where everything becomes real. That same night, or maybe the next quiet moment they had alone, something unusual happened. They started replaying the conversation. Every word, every pause, every emotion that slipped through. And suddenly, they realized something that changed everything. They weren't just talking about you. They were revealing how deeply you've become a part of them. Pause for a second. What does it mean when someone starts seeing you in their thoughts, even when you're not there? What does it mean when your name feels different when they say it? Don't skip, because this is the turning point. They tried to distract themselves, tried to act normal, tried to push it away. But the more they tried, the clearer it became. You're not just someone in their life anymore. You've become something they can't easily replace or ignore. And here's the surprising part. They didn't plan this. They didn't wake up one day and decide to feel this way. It happened slowly. Quietly. Without asking for permission. And now, it's too real to deny. Stay till the end, because what comes next is something most people never get to understand. There's a shift happening inside them right now. A silent decision forming. Not loud, not obvious, but powerful. They're starting to question everything they once believed about their own feelings. They're starting to see you differently, not just as someone they know, but as someone who matters in a way they can't explain to anyone else. And here's where it gets even more unexpected. They're afraid, not of you, but of how much you mean to them. Because when something becomes that important, it changes everything. Don't skip, because this is where most people lose the truth. They're asking themselves questions they never asked before. What if I lose this connection? What if I've been holding back for too long? What if this is something I shouldn't ignore anymore? And those questions, they don't disappear. They grow, stronger, louder, more impossible to ignore. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Now here's the moment that changes everything. Someone close to them noticed the difference. Notice the way your name carries a different weight. Notice the way their energy shifts when you're mentioned. And without directly saying it, they understood. There's something real here. Something that's no longer hidden. And once someone else sees it, it becomes even harder to pretend it's not there. Don't skip, because this is where the truth becomes unstoppable. Your soulmate is standing at a quiet edge right now, not an obvious one, but a moment where everything could change. They can either continue holding back, or finally allow what they feel to move forward. And here's the once in a lifetime realization. They are closer to opening up than ever before, closer than you think, closer than they've ever been, because something inside them has already crossed a line between silence and truth. Stay till the end, because the next part will reveal what they're about to do, and how this hidden truth is slowly making its way directly toward you. Right here, this is the moment most people never notice, but everything is changing. Don't skip, stay with this, because something huge is waiting for you. There's a silence forming around your soulmate right now. Not an empty silence, but a heavy one. The kind that comes when someone is standing between what they feel and what they're about to do next. And here's the truth you weren't expecting. They're no longer asking if they should open up about you. They're asking how. Pause. Let that sink in. Because this is no longer about hidden feelings. This is about movement. Stay till the end, because what's about to unfold is something very few people experience in their lifetime. After that conversation, after realizing how much they revealed, something inside them became restless. You know that feeling when your thoughts won't stay still? When something keeps pulling your attention back, again and again? That's where they are. Every quiet moment, you return to their mind, not as a memory, but as a presence. And this is where it becomes powerful. They're starting to imagine moments with you that haven't even happened yet. Conversations, laughter, silence that feels comfortable instead of empty. Don't skip, because this is where the energy begins to reach you. Because when someone starts imagining a future with you, without forcing it, without planning it, that means your connection has already gone beyond something ordinary, and they can feel it, even if they don't fully understand it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Now listen carefully. There's a shift happening not just inside them, but around them. Things that once distracted them don't feel the same anymore. Conversations with others feel incomplete. Moments feel less meaningful, because something about you feels different, feels real, feels like something they've been searching for, without even knowing it. And here's the surprising part. They tried to ignore this. They really did. They told themselves it's nothing. They tried to stay logical. But emotions like this, they don't disappear. They grow, quietly, steadily, until they can no longer be denied. Don't skip, because this is the part that changes everything. One small moment recently changed the way they see you completely. It wasn't something big. It wasn't dramatic. But it hit them in a way they couldn't explain. Maybe it was something you said, or something you didn't say. Maybe it was your silence, or the way you understood something without words. And suddenly, they saw you clearly, not just as someone in their life, but as someone who belongs in their story. Stay till the end, because this is where the truth becomes undeniable. They're starting to feel a pull. A quiet, constant pull toward you, and the more they resist it, the stronger it becomes, because this isn't something created by chance. This is something that has been building, long before they even realized it, and now, they're standing at a point where ignoring it is no longer possible. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. They are thinking about reaching out. Yes, in their own way, at their own time. But the thought is there now, and once that thought appears, it doesn't leave. It grows. It waits. It moves them closer, step by step. And here's the once in a lifetime realization. They're no longer afraid of feeling this. They're afraid of losing the chance to express it. Pause. Because that changes everything. When someone moves from fear of emotion to fear of silence, that's when action begins. Stay till the end. Because the next part will reveal the exact moment when they stop holding back, and how this truth finally finds its way directly to you.